I can use the space bar and the keys.
Cool. Does it fast forward 5? Oh, a little bit. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I set it to like 3 seconds each.
Oh, I didn't even know that was a setting.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. All right. So you are
So
at the
I'm
back
right
there on
here.
defense?
Yeah.
Okay. Right here.
Yep.
Flick force. You're on your person now.
Yeah, so like,
Does
there
it
was
still
some
match?
confusion on like who I'm guarding.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So just point. This is just the raw footage, right?
No, like
Oh,
I
it's-
added it.
Oh, okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So see, it just goes right to the next.
Yeah.
Like in-game session.
There.
So now I'm still a little confused. Like, yeah. So as you know, I'm guarding him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And at these sessions, it's usually match, right? Like it's gender matching?
Yeah.
Okay. Score? Okay. I don't know. Here, this is super small.
Yeah. Not a lot I could do here. It just he got.
Yeah,
me.
just a high release floaty one.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit on the mark, but no, I don't think that's a huge deal.
Yeah.
Okay, you did cut. Nice. Under.
Yeah. So
Turn
see me lean
and
back a
throw.
little bit.
Nice.
I was a little afraid of the disc still.
Oh, and catching?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do slow down. But also, like, in this scenario, this is one of the scenarios where it's like, okay, I don't know, like, are you aware of where your defender is here?
No.
Okay.
But it's like regardless of him, right? I should be like always attacking.
That is true in some case, for sure, in terms of a good habit, especially in this kind of setting. I would encourage that. I agree with that. And also, though, I just want you to know that, like, it is a separate skill of, like, if you're in a really intense game, if you're very tired, again, like, this attacking catch is technically a lower percentage thing than just clap catching.
Right.
So again, there's the pros and cons that we were talking about, right?
Right.
So in this scenario, it's like when I'm making this cut, if I were in your position right here, I kind of know like right here, like you're looking at the disc. If you take a moment here to just shoulder check where your guy is, you can tell he's 2 steps off and he has no momentum. So it's like even as you're taking the step, like as soon as I'm taking the step, I'm shoulder checking to see where my guy is. And if I see he's like flat footed and 2 feet behind me, I know I have a wide open catch because I can see everything in front of me. So in this case, then it's fine to like make a clap catch because it's higher percentage, right? Like
Right.
that's fine in my mind. I don't have any problem with that.
No. Like what I meant to say is like I get the same
Yeah.
as the clap catch and the attack catch too.
Yeah.
But just in general, like you see my body lean back, so I was still afraid of the disc.
Okay.
Right. As a whole.
Right there?
Yeah.
A little bit?
Yeah, that's something I'm not happy with. Because like there are more opportunities later on at the end of the day where like that just becomes an issue and they drop it.
Okay. Yeah, that
Yeah.
makes sense. Oh, what happened here though? I didn't even realize it was just a...
Oh, yeah. So I dropped. So this was too high of a pass.
Yeah, that's tough because you're... Yeah, it's hard for me to gauge distance there in the angle, but
It is.
I
Yeah.
don't mind that too much. It almost looks like, yeah, you overthrew it above him, right?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
So yeah, decision making is fine. There's one thing that that happens a lot on sideline talk where it's like, if the there's like this thought process of decision making versus execution.
Right.
Like you could have extremely good decision making, but then misexecute the throw, and like that's a fine scenario in my mind,
Right.
or in most cases, versus the opposite where it's like it was a poor decision, but then it worked out, right? Like in those cases, it's almost like if you're just basing off of the result, then you'd say, oh, okay, like the result was good, so then just keep doing that. But to be a better player, you actually want obviously to make as many high percentage decisions as you can in most part, right?
Yeah.
Like it's balancing that. So this is a scenario where I would say like this was a good decision, but just misexecution.
Okay.
Like your mark is really far off here, so
Right.
you want to do this looping OI throw into this space because the guy does have distance here,
Right.
but it is just a bit of you held on to it for too long, so then because of that, it releasing like more OI to float in front of him,
Yeah.
it curled and then went above him,
That's
right?
right.
So again, good in my mind, good thought process, poor execution.
Right.
Yeah.
And this is also where I'm noticing that I can throw pretty good just without the mark, but again
Yeah.
during game I'm tired, I'm gassed.
Yeah.
Right.
That is a whole other
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. You see, like this one for example, like what the fuck is that? Right.
This is
Like,
backhand force. You have a wide open cut.
Yeah. Like, dude.
Yeah, this is one of the catches where it's like outside of your body, that one hander, right?
Yeah.
And it's also the weird, it looks like because it's how far it is, I'm just going to point on the screen so it's just easier.
Yeah.
But is there a way to slow down too, or no? Like a slow-mo?
I'm pretty sure there is, but I don't know how.
A bit slower.
Yeah.
But it's like right at essentially at this moment where you're making a decision, okay, it's a bit too far, so I'm curling. You're starting to make this direction.
Right.
And if, here, I'm just going to set the laptop up here. I'm just going to try to think of this. If I'm, the disc is there and I'm cutting in this direction.
Right.
And I'm noticing that it's coming too far, so I need to adjust my path, which you did, to curl this way.
Right.
There's like kind of two decisions that you have to make in terms of where to grab it. Because this is a different kind of scenario that we haven't run over yet. Because all the scenarios that we've run over are just like, I'm attacking towards it and I need to reach out.
Right.
This one is the scenario where it's like, it's too far for me to reach out, because if it does, I'm likely getting the edge of it, so it might bounce off.
Okay.
So the two scenarios are, as you're curling, it's like this moment where it's just about to pass you. That's when you try to either reach as far as you can to get it to hit, or you let it go past and continue to curl and try to catch up and then catch from behind with momentum. Does that make sense?
Makes sense, yeah.
Yeah. So it looks like in this scenario, what you did was like you started to curl, but then, yeah, you made that decision to attack it, and it was just a bit too far. Like it was a bit further than you expected.
Yeah.
So the only scenario there, or like the only differences that you could have made there are, one, in my mind, bid in that moment because it was a little bit too far. Right. Maybe it was just a like you misjudged based on the depth perception how far it was, so you just missed it, because that is a really tough catch considering what you had mentioned.
And also she's a pretty poor hand.
Yeah.
Overall.
Like she just definitely missed through it, like overthrew it.
Yeah.
But then you can't control that. All you can control is how you react to that throw.
Exactly.
And then in my thought process, the highest percentage things are either probably like, oh, that's actually another thing, even because I'm also assuming in these scenarios a lot of the times, like if this is the best level of competition, even before this catch, one other decision you can make here is another really small thing is, let's see, this just set up like right here. Right. Your mark is this guy, right?
Yeah.
So like I love the decision of you coming under and like just taking the space.
Right.
If you know this person is a weaker thrower, which I'm guessing that most people are weaker at this context or setting, just trying to make cuts that make it this person's job as easy as possible.
Right.
So it's like
that's the idea, because this guy's pretty good. I see he's already going for the reset. Yeah, so that's why I was like, okay, so this is the only open area.
Yeah. So right here is perfect, because like I like how you make this initial cut, but even the angle that you make, like this cut in this direction leads to right behind the thrower, which is tough. If you angle it instead to be here, and it also means that you're running further from your defender, that makes this an easier throw.
Makes sense.
And then you don't need to make this adjustment.
Yeah.
Because right, if you started cutting this direction, then you're already here for this throw.
Absolutely. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So that's another small thing. It's just like, again, super small angle things.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. That is the only thing that I would say.
Right.
I think as a high level concept that generally will hold as you get to higher and higher levels too. Because even for me, I am very much aware of like, okay, this person is like while I'm on the field, right? I know my teammates in terms of this person's not as strong of a thrower, so I'm going to set my cut up in a different way or try to go to a different space because I know that they don't have a certain throw.
Makes sense.
Versus if it's like a really strong handler, I know like, oh, I can set up my cut to get it break side, or I can set up my cut to go to like strike.
Okay.
Yeah. So same thing here. It's like if I know the person is weaker, I'm gonna make a cut that makes it easier for them to hit me.
Okay.
Which is generally just like closer throws and then more to the open side.
Right.
Yeah.
And then you see this guy David and this guy Frank, they are both pretty good. So throughout this game, they together score a bunch of points.
Okay. Where are you?
I'm over here.
Oh, okay, cool.
Just running.
Rewind.
Like I just basically recorded all the footage with me.
Yeah,
on the
perfect.
field.
No, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, hit is in the middle, huck goes up. I love this that you're running deep to continue, and that's a catch, and you should.
There's also this girl.
Yeah. If this was covered too, you would be the next perfect.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Here, up over here.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just gonna rewind too. This is another super small thing though, just to give another example.
Sure.
It's like, as you're running up here, just to score, you see that this person, like, if this defender is a very aware defender, what happens is they probably peel off the mark here and cover here.
That's right.
Right? What your teammate should do then is drag the defender to this area.
Yeah.
Which is what she does. She starts coming here.
Right.
So because of that, your angle for this cut should be towards essentially right here instead of drifting to the far corner. Okay. Like this is fine if this person is closer because then this throw is not viable. Okay. But because you see that this lane is here, just beelining straight for this spot, and then this is just a backhand dish and it's free.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So again, it again goes back to that principle of just make the throw as easy as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And here, over here.
Okay, cool. Defending now.
Yeah, it helps him wearing white.
Yeah.
And the 76 makes it easy.
Yeah, I think that's also why I keep wearing a red hat, because whenever I'm watching film, I know where I'm at easily. But it's also just like a habit that I've always gotten to.
Yeah, you also wear the same hat.
Yeah, this hat is fucked up.
And
Oh, this is the okay.
Yeah, so this guy was like injured a little bit, so he's not running. Usually he's way fast, and I couldn't catch up.
Oh, different angle.
Yeah. I am over here.
Oh, you're at the back. Okay, cool. Let me rewind a bit.
So I'll go over here. Ready.
What was this person throwing? Okay, so this is a really. Let me think for a second. This is something that I want to talk about. Yeah, okay. It's good to just point out. This scenario will probably also happen quite a bit in Wukong,
Right.
just because of the fact that from based on the 2 minutes of film that I've seen,
Right.
defenders poach off quite a bit, and
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's just because they're either tired or they don't know where proper position is.
Yeah, because that's all the subs we have.
Yeah. So people
So-
are probably really tired, right?
Yeah.
So I'm guessing that you will be in this position where you're poached.
Right.
And this is a very common scenario that I'm guessing you'll be in quite a bit of.
Right.
You're poached, so your defender's pretty far off,
Right.
but you're nearby another pair.
Yeah.
So what you
It
need
happens,
to do,
yeah.
So what you would need to do here, like I'll ask you, like, what do you think is the best sequence of things to happen here based on the current position?
Well, he should be dragging his defender in, so I can come here and get it.
That is one option, yes.
Right. Or the other is, since he can't see behind him,
Yeah.
then I'll probably come over here, so then he can like make it easier 0-2 to the center.
Okay, both of those, I like those answers for sure.
Right.
I would say that both those options, if they happen, that's great. I'm thinking from the perspective of what is the highest percentage thing for you to do, and like that you can control. Because again,
Oh yeah, so both options I said relies on him. Making
yeah,
catch.
a little bit.
Okay.
So the most common thing I think in this scenario that you can do, because again, like you said, he doesn't know you're behind him.
Right.
Step one is like tell or talk. Step one is talk. So tell him what to do. So basically just say like,
Cut in?
if do you know the people's names too?
Yeah.
Mostly?
Well, pretty much, yeah.
Okay. In this scenario, I would say like you can just say like, oh, take the under. If that's like you said in the first side,
Right.
because you're behind him, he doesn't know you're behind him.
Right.
As soon as you just say that, hopefully he does just take an option.
Yeah.
Because essentially all you want to do is have him do something, either cut under or cut deep, so that his defender follows him, so you can take the other thing.
Yeah.
So the skill here for you is just like reading what your person in front of you does is one.
That's what you do in your point of view videos.
Yeah,
You keep
yeah.
telling people.
Yeah. And then step one is like telling people what to do. But then if you're in this position, but step two is like more macro skill is just reading what happens and playing off the flow of it.
Okay.
So in this case, like he doesn't really do anything.
Yeah.
So it puts you in the position where you can't do anything either,
That's
right?
right.
Because if you cut under, then like the defender might peel off, and
Yeah,
then your
and
guy
this
has to
guy's my
react.
defender.
Yeah,
In this
exactly.
case.
So ideally, what happens here is he makes a cut earlier, and the only way that he makes it, because again, from his perspective, he's covered. So it's like, oh, what do I do?
Right.
But if you just tell him cut under, even if he's covered, you're wide open. So he's
Yeah.
making a good cut.
Exactly.
Yeah. So that's why the controllable things in your side are like, one is comms, and then two is making the opposite thing.
Great.
Yeah. Let's see.
And then David, I'm marking him. He's a coach at Wukong, so he's like so good. And here I defend him pretty good.
Yeah.
Because usually he can fake me out.
Yeah.
But in this case, I was pretty proud of myself. That's why I left
Yeah,
him
no,
here.
it's good.
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me see if I can nitpick too, though.
Yeah.
Because, okay, based on my understanding, just based on the movement too, right?
Right.
You're more athletic than him. Would you agree?
When I'm not tired, yes.
Okay.
But he has better stamina. Yeah.
He has better stamina?
Yeah.
Okay, in terms of explosiveness, what do you think?
Oh, he's way more explosive.
Really?
Yeah.
You think he's more explosive?
He's shorter and a lot more muscular in the side.
Interesting. 'Cause
Yeah.
when I'm watching him, it looks like his change of direction is not very quick. Like you see, like this move that he does.
Yeah.
He doesn't really like ever square up to you. He's kind of like his body is facing upfield the entire time,
Right.
and then he just starts accelerating forwards, kind of slows down, and keeps accelerating.
Yeah, because what he does usually is he will like go back and forth a couple times
Yeah.
and then fake me out. But in this day maybe it's an off day for him or something. Like I actually defended him a couple times today. I was like so proud of myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe if I see another example, I can point it out of the shuffling piece, because like we haven't talked about that on the mark, but that would also be a good, like you'll probably be on the mark a bunch, and then especially against players like that, like I'll be able to show you pretty easily of how to defend that.
Right. Yeah, and here I left it in, didn't cut it, just to show, just an easy score.
Yeah, no, exactly. Okay, immediately I'm already like, I want to give you kudos for this, because this is exactly what I want you to do, but in that cutting example that we were talking about yesterday. You're saying, hey, like, because he's looking upfield, right? You're pointing, like, hey, he's wide open, hit him.
Yeah.
And because he hits him, this is break side.
Right.
So it opens up this entire side of the field. You're running, your guy's like tired.
Yeah.
So he's way fucking off. And then you're just free, right?
Yeah.
I don't know why they hucked it, but like technically
because people can't throw forehands that far. That's why.
No, I mean like a huck. Like you're wide open here and this goes over your head. So it's like a good adjustment. I'm glad you did it.
Right.
I'm just wondering like if there's a more athletic defender position.
Yeah.
But no, that sequence was great. And then good tracking, good catch.
Right.
Solid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, you're defending here?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. So this is what I mean again of like, oh, okay, quick question here. At any point in the sequence from about here,
Right.
do you see where the disc is?
No. That's interesting. I don't know like when to look back.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you like the exact moment when we go over this, and we'll go over it a few times.
Okay.
Okay, so this setup. Right off the bat, ooh, let me think. Let's talk about, okay, pros and cons in terms of setting up, okay? So right now you're cutting off, it's a flick force, right?
Yeah.
So your goal is to kind of cut the upfield space off.
Correct.
The two ways that you can play this as a defender is kind of like this, where it's one where you're pushing them out. Like this is saying, hey, I'm blocking the under, so you can't come to this backfield space.
Right.
So I'm going to push you up line, right? Are you doing this consciously, or this is just where you're setting up?
Because I'm aware that this is going to come this way, so I have to be on this side of him. That's the only thing I was thinking.
Okay.
So I have to be like in this diagonal.
Yeah. In most cases, when I'm playing defense here, I actually set up here.
Oh.
Like on this direction.
Okay.
Because if I'm thinking about my vision too, like the only issue with this is, it's tougher for vision, but again, pros cons. So maybe I can speak to it when we're standing up with this example.
Yeah.
So let's say I'm marking you, like I'm you in this case. Okay. So you're the player here, and the disc is, let's say, over there. So you're standing here.
Sure. Okay.
This is over there.
Yeah.
By standing here, I'm saying, okay, I'm in a position with my body where I'm stopping you from coming backfield, which is fine. If your guy's a stay-at-home handler, I don't mind this setup. Okay. Because especially if you're faster than the dude, and I think you are, honestly, in most cases too. Right. So this setup is fine, but just being aware of like what are you giving up? What are you baiting? Right. And in this case, it's that upline, and it's the exact same thing you defend. Mm-hmm. The only thing that I'll adjust in this case is when you look back. Because the tough part is, like I want to look at you, but I also want to know where the disc is. Yeah. So if I look at you, I don't know where the disc is. If I look at the disc, I don't know where you are.
Yeah, right? Exactly. Yeah.
So it's like it's a place of, if you're a step off, like you usually probably should give maybe a little bit of buffer. Yeah. It's like I'm trying to look essentially like in the middle, so I can use the peripheral to see when the disc comes up. Right. Right now, I like in this position where the disc is, like before it's thrown. Yeah. If I'm right now, you're looking at your guy, so you don't know where it is, and it moves, and I don't think you know that it moves, right?
No, yeah, because people don't yell up.
Yeah. So in that case, what in my mind what you can do is if you're instead looking here, I'm looking almost like at the ground or just like kind of.
I do that sometimes.
Yeah, usually I look at the ground and I'm kind of looking here because in this case I can see you out of my peripheral and I can't exactly see the disc, but I can definitely see if there is movement and then a throw goes up. Yeah. And then if I see that, I can shoulder check. I see the disc is going to be caught, and then I'm back in of like, okay, where is he going? Because I know as soon as the disc moves up, just what happens in the film is your guy starts cutting for that upline space. That's what you're baiting. Yeah. So if I'm more athletic than you, I'm saying, okay, I don't want you as a handler to get it backfield. I'm letting you take that upfield space, but I know that is going to be the threat. As soon as that throw goes off and you start moving that way, I'm going to essentially log in of like, this is what my priority is on stopping it. Okay. So as soon as I take these 2 or 3 steps, that's again when I'm shoulder checking to see, is this throw coming up? Right. And I think that's what happens here in the film. Like you end up like throw goes up, you don't see it, but it's here where I'm guessing you see it at the peripheral.
Well,
It's
yeah.
being caught, right? You start accelerating. The throw goes up and you make the play on it. Like that is exactly what I want you to do, except for it's just at this point right here. I want you to be looking like here.
Correct.
So you can see both the throw and here.
Makes sense.
Throw goes up, you see it. Now at this point, you know, okay, it's going to be caught because he's wide open,
Yep.
right? Like you've shoulder checked, you see it. And then it's at this point where you know, I need to lock in and defend it.
Right.
Because I think it's again, a difference of like now in the actual scenario, you see it. But that half second is maybe that extra half second for you to accelerate so that you can make the block.
Exactly. Okay.
In this scenario, you make the block. So it's just great. But I just want to give you a small pointers for improving that as well.
Okay.
Good flow. Yeah, like you're just like out. You have so much space all the time, so that's great. Like cutting off of the next player too, really good. Oh,
When I whiff this one, like way off. It's just a sunny zero.
I'm wondering, in your thoughts, right here,
Right.
you're looking upfield. You're turning to look upfield.
No, I saw him.
You saw this guy.
Yeah, but he's also pretty fast.
You thought that this throw was too quick,
Yeah.
or this defender too tight.
And also, I'm just not confident in my forehand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a choose. Yeah.
Seeing this and this kind of lane, I don't mind that backhand look. It is just like it came out IO,
Yeah.
and it has to come out OI here
Exactly.
and
yeah.
float to this corner.
Yeah. OI is what I had in mind.
Yeah, okay,
I
okay,
have-
okay.
So poor execution.
Yeah.
Alright.
I can even zoom. I can kind of tell based on. Like it's 100% just the way that you brought it through your body.
Right.
Like right now, you're bringing the disc path like through this, almost like again like an IO, but it has to be, if that's the throw, it has to come out of your body.
Right.
So it.
And this comes from because my backhand was like the first thing I worked on myself. And before, my backhand would always go like OI.
Oh.
And it fall really, really quickly.
Yeah.
And so like yeah, I guess I just practice pulling that way. But so just more practice is needed. That's all.
Good defense. Oh.
So here I'm also pretty proud of myself because I guess I applied enough pressure because
Yeah.
usually he can make that catch, but he didn't want me to, you know. So I basically made him jump early.
Yeah. No, that's good.
Yeah. Oh,
I think this throw was for you.
it looks that way.
Yeah.
But, you know,
But it's also confusing.
it came in behind me.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah.
I think just knowing it should be to you too because your defender is so far off. Like, did
Right.
you know he was that far off?
No.
Okay. So again, I think it is just in this moment right here that when I'm like, if I were in your position playing, I see there's a quick turnover. I see my guy is slowing down slowly.
Yeah.
So as soon as you change direction, it's like shoulder
Yeah.
check. Oh, I see he's really far off. I should be the one getting the disc
Okay.
because I'm wide open, right?
Right.
Like I want to take the advantage and keep it. So it's like this person you see in front of you, he has a mark, so that's fine. So it's like this lane is the thing that's open now.
Oh, so I should be slowing down.
Yeah, so instead like slow down, open up.
Right.
So it's like here too, I would say your momentum's going this way.
Yeah.
I would say like slow down and then open up to this side too.
Oh.
Backpedal. Because then you're now getting momentum to the brake side.
Okay.
And again, it just makes it easier for people to continue off of you,
Makes
right?
sense.
Because it's like, again, yeah, if you catch it here, then you're throwing it just like in front. This person's cutting straight in front. Versus if you're flaring out here, now this person has so much longer of a line to take
Right.
for you to hit. Does that make sense?
Makes sense.
Yeah, so the movement of your cut would be like if I'm now again upfield is this way, I'm gonna be cutting like this way. I see that the disc, like I shoulder checked, I see that my defender is really there. I see that you have the disc. I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna open up this way. And like I might just like backpedal a bit too.
Okay.
And again, it's the reason is super small, but like I just don't want to turn my back to you
Right.
in case that you throw it and it goes this way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why I'm stopping and I'm backing up this way. I'm opening up my shoulders towards you.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Actually, you press the C. So keep doing this. And now it's default.
Oh, nice. I'm guessing at this point people are pretty tired.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. With 0.
Nice D.
And I think we make a play, make a conversion here.
Hit the middle, nice. Nice continue. Yeah. I like that you flare out. You're wide open. That's good. Ooh. Nice. Okay. Let's watch this again. So it's starting right about here.
Yeah.
So do you guys run vert stack? Or is it just
we try to.
Try to? Okay. So you're somewhere in the vert stack, you see that your guys are very poached off. In my mind here, already, I might just start going deep.
Right.
Just because your guy is so far off, nobody's on you. The only one to be concerned about is this person if they switch off and take you deep. But
no, at this level, they're not gonna switch.
Yeah, it's like also, because it's a flick force, right?
Yeah.
If I'm you, I see, boom, okay, my mark is really far off. I might just cut essentially just straight deep back.
Right.
Because no matter, in this case, the mark is backhand, so they're marking it wrong. But it should be flick. So if you run out straight though, in this case where he's marking it wrong, this is just a step out backhand hook.
Right.
But then if he's marking it flick correctly, then it's just a step out flick hook. And he
Right.
can hit either corner.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's like right here, it's like even now you can still cut deep because you have still nobody on you.
Right.
The only case that I wouldn't do that is if they're not comfortable with hooks.
They're not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if they aren't, then in that case, what I do is right here. Oh, you actually do drift. No, that's great. You drift, start attacking the break side.
Yeah, because that's only side that's open.
Yeah. No, that's perfect. No, that's good. Honestly, if it's if it's me throwing, if I see this, 2 people going deep, I throw it to you.
Right.
Because you have no mark.
Yeah.
So no, this is exactly the right cut direction too. I wouldn't want you drifting in right away. I want you cutting straight out because again, the best option would be an over the top here.
Okay.
Or a bladier flick to you. But no, that's good.
I would say during this match. Oh yeah, okay. So this is the point in the beginning where it's kind of out of order.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because basically all the shots from this side happen first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to spend the entire time on film review?
You know what? I actually don't mind.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah, because this is like so useful.
Sweet. I'm gonna grab water real quick too, just because I'm noticing.
And use the washroom.
Sure. Don't judge me too harshly. Do you want a water bottle?
Oh, I'm okay. Oh, I have my filter water. And you will too. Stay.
Yeah, could you help me?
Yeah.
If possible.
Oh, for sure. That doesn't take very long at all.
Awesome.
Do you have the wrench?
Sorry?
Or the pliers? The pliers.
I have pliers, but I don't think I have the special ones.
Okay, well, let's see. We'll try.
Okay.
The reason this out of order thing happened is because I didn't know in DaVinci Resolve to sort everything by file name.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I learned how to do that after.
Cool.
Yeah.
Was that you throwing?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see the defense part. Oh, he's quick. Who's that?
Yeah, that's Simon. He's pretty quick. I think a younger kid too, like 23 or something. So he's got like 10 years on me.
Yeah. Okay, I'll teach you how, or I'll give you some thoughts on like how to play against this type of player.
Right.
Because I'm guessing you'll play against this a lot. As especially as like assuming, like looking forward into the time where you're trying out for club or like playing at Tuck leagues where these are the type of players that you're probably playing against. Like this is the matchup that you'll probably be playing against, and actually, like, will in terms of a spawn on a club team, I would imagine these are the type of people that you'd be matching up with somewhat.
Okay.
Which is like the more athletic leaning cutters.
Yeah.
Okay. So as soon as this throw happens, because is this your? I don't know what happens with the mark.
Yeah, to be fair, again, it's confusing because
Yeah.
usually this dude, he's pretty fast too.
Yeah.
So I thought he's guarding him.
Yeah.
So that's why I went to David, but then
It got switched off.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
It's just with these quicker types, as soon as they get an advantage, you've already lost. So I would say even right now, you've lost.
Okay.
Because if you can see the lead up to this, he has momentum. Like right now, he has momentum on you. Like he's going, his velocity is just faster already.
Right.
So not only is he's like as an athletic player, he is able to accelerate quicker and decelerate quicker. So when he's already like you're reacting now,
Yeah.
but by the time you get up to speed, he has 3 or 4 yards on you, right? And it's at this point where there's no help coming, and the throw goes up, and it's like there's no chance you get there. This should be a goal, like
Yeah, it
at
should be,
at a club team level. This is a goal every time because that is a pretty easy flick to lead,
Yeah.
especially in no wind. So it's like the key moment here is essentially right here.
Okay.
It's when you see him dish it and you know he's a player that like, oh, okay, he wants to, like, he's a quicker player, he's probably going to strike. It's like you just need to start changing your momentum to start defending the deep right away.
Okay.
So you're kind of cutting this way to start cutting him off or close the distance, which again, I think at the levels that you've played, that is generally a good thing because you just want to close the distance, discourage them from cutting.
Right.
But again, with the more athletic players, by doing that, you give them the opportunity to just like win right away.
Yeah.
So it's right here where I would say instead of, and again, there's kind of some people here, but it's like start just immediately changing your direction to get your momentum going this way.
Okay, we'll do.
So it's when you see him take this step right here, where you're seeing he's starting to accelerate, you can easily continue and match it.
Okay.
So then if the throw goes up, you're at least closer to defend it.
Yeah.
Or if he's a person that, reacts well and he sees, oh, okay, you're covering the deep and he starts to decelerate and go under, at least A, he's getting it under. So then,
He's not a score.
yeah, he's not scoring. Or B, you can react and block the under.
Okay.
Yeah. But again, the key moment here is like, it's right here.
Okay.
He has the momentum going that way and you're slowing down to match his pace, but he's not slowing down, he's speeding up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I do play him like the day after this, in which I actually kind of did what you said.
Okay, sweet. Perfect. Backhand. So again, it's like, I'm assuming you're throwing to this guy?
Yeah.
To here?
Yeah, I wanted to make a
Yeah.
deep.
I think, again, same thing is good decision-making, poor execution.
Yeah.
And we haven't worked on backhand yet either.
No,
So,
not at all. So, no surprise there.
yeah. So I will not comment. That was a great defense. Are you reacting to your guy or are you reacting to the guy in red?
In this case, a little bit both.
Okay.
Because obviously the red guy is like.
Yeah, no, I see you take the
way
steps behind too to mash it.
Yeah.
No, this is great. Really good job. So again, this is actually a perfect example, I think, of like I think you're looking right here
Yeah.
to see your guy, but also again, your peripheral is in the point where you see where the disc is and then
Yeah.
you see where this attacking person is.
Yeah, in this case, I am doing that.
So it's exactly this. This is exactly what I want you to do in that previous clip of just like splitting your vision so you can see everything that's happening.
Right.
Because then you react exactly right.
Yeah.
It's just the vision part.
Yeah.
That is what was needed.
And then the defender catches up, so the red guy's defender catches up, so
Yeah.
that's okay.
Nice. Yeah, okay. So, what happens here? Is it a flick force?
It's supposed to be.
He marks
But
back
again,
in.
you know, people are
Oh, yeah. Oh, and then he gets to the flick force eventually. Okay.
eventually.
I don't mind that.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, your timing is great. So again, boom, this. It should be, he gets, because I'm assuming it's flick force,
Yeah.
hits the open. There should be a continuation to this space because they just hit it. So this is a great cut. I like your angle too, like the 45. That's perfect. I would not change this at all.
Okay.
The only thing maybe I change again is like, it's right at this moment before you start to accelerate, you shoulder check to see where your guy is. Because again, it's just info of where you can adjust your cut.
Yeah. And maybe I'll fake him out, you know, going out.
Yeah. But exactly perfect timing for the undercut. Again, maybe from the construct perspective, you can just say, if you shoulder checked here, you see you're wide open. In my mind, if I see this, you're wide open. Because again, same thing as you have the momentum already going and you have 2 steps. So by the time he recognizes and throw it, you're like 10 feet open, which is exactly what happens. Like if you threw it now, you would have 10 feet of space on him, right?
Yeah.
So it's shoulder check here. You see you're wide open, and because you see you're wide open, you say, hey, yeah, like open.
Right.
Because he's looking break side,
Yeah.
but as soon as he hears that, hopefully he turns immediately, sees you, and then throws it here.
Yeah, and actually, it did say, like,
Yeah.
over here.
Okay, cool. So you do say it,
Yeah.
but unfortunately it's like he gets it to you even.
Right.
Ideally, in my mind, it's like you say this
We gain yards.
right here, so that when he does turn and throw, you're getting it like here.
Right.
So it's again just more upfield and also more in power position. Nice, good turn.
Oh, yeah, that was actually kind of a sucky throw because it's too
Yeah,
high.
it's so good.
Yeah.
Again, throwing.
So if this guy in blue, usually if he wasn't injured like
Yeah.
yesterday,
Yeah.
he would be able to like block this one.
Yeah, he might be able to call a pick here too, like this guy.
Oh,
'Cause he does
yeah.
get picked a bit.
He does, yeah.
But I'm just gonna comment on your throw and this.
Yeah, this is again, you know, I'm under pressure. So
Yeah, I know.
everything we talked about goes out the window.
No, I'm actually gonna say the opposite. Like I think that this is an amazing job of everything that we've talked about. Like the throw is obviously the execution comes off maybe not great, but from my view of your like I mainly judge visually based on what does the throwing motion look like. So again, it seems super easy, but like clap catch, you adjust well. It's like it looks like like it's not. What is the word that I'm looking for? Like I have no doubt that this is a secure catch. Like this is the right decision.
Right.
Boom, secure catch. Slow down, turn, get into your flick grip. Like this, the transition from clap catch to throwing too, right? Like neutral. That looked clean.
Okay.
You turn, yeah, right. Like you have a mark. You have to throw quickly. The step out looks in the right direction, and it looks stable, right? Like I don't see that this looks unstable. In previous things I've seen, like I can zoom out to the backhand one before, or I can just way before the alternative to point out. Yeah, here. Like notice how you keep stepping too. Your momentum still goes forward.
Oh, yeah.
Like that's not stable in my mind. Like that doesn't look like it's a
Like,
consistent
my
throw.
pivot foot
Yeah.
moved right away.
But in your flick here, this looks extremely stable. Like you look very in control. Catch, turn, throw. Like that's you don't move, right? So I know that that's a stable base for you to throw on. So if your execution is off, that's fine because you just get it with reps. But everything leading up to that was good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. And so we make a point.
Yeah. No, that's good. Oh yeah, sorry. I ignored the point part. Yeah, you hit it. They adjust well. Catch.
This is Jin, so he can throw kind of like half.
No, that's
field.
great. Nice throw.
Yeah.
Score. Easy.
And some marking
Get a
again.
mark.
Again, a little confusion in the beginning.
Yeah.
So it's not just because I suck.
No, this guy's quick. This guy's the same quick guy, right?
Yeah.
So again, it's the same thing right here. Notice this is his habit. Like he throws, and he knows. I'm guessing as a player,
Yeah.
he gets open a lot by throwing it and immediately cutting because most people don't react.
Right.
So this is the case where again, opportunity here is like if you notice this once or twice,
Mm-hmm.
notice that like as soon as he throws, you're a bit flat-footed.
Right.
You're reacting after he starts running,
Yeah.
right? And if this is a case where he's like technically he is open here.
Right.
Like if he continued here, this would be a throw and then some other continuation.
Right.
He cuts it off, I think, because he sees that
That girl.
she's continuing.
Okay.
But again, for you and what is in your control, as soon as you see this throw come off,
Mm-hmm.
don't like I think the instinct is to watch it and see like that's fine.
Right.
But as you get to higher level, you need to know that that is a very threatening cut. It's like the throw and go, right?
Yeah.
So you need to be right here ready. Okay, he's thrown it. I need to be in ready position so that if he makes that first step, or even if he doesn't make that first step, I'm just in ready position to start moving horizontally up to cut this space off.
Okay.
Yeah, because right now he's sealed you.
Yeah.
I would ideally want you to be like, he's thrown this, and you're taking already a step here in this direction.
Mm-hmm.
So if he starts making this cut, he bumps into you,
Right.
right? Because
So you
then
have to
you're
walk
just
around.
stopping him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I will say with the defending here, I'm pretty
Yeah.
proud of myself for actually doing a little bit of the triangle shuffle. A
Mm,
little bit.
okay.
'Cause
On the
be-
mark?
Yeah, because before I wasn't doing that.
Yeah.
I was just like forcing one way. But since you taught me how to
Yeah.
move around, you see? You see?
Yeah.
Yeah, because David right here, he's a good handle.
No, that's great. Yeah, you cut off both.
Yeah. So you see, yeah, he's going for David. So I know I had to cut David off.
Yeah.
Because he can get it consistent.
Did you see it?
I did. Well, I kind of heard.
You knew,
Like,
okay,
like I
okay.
felt it. Right.
Yeah. No, this is great.
Yeah.
Because also this reaction, again, I think before we've talked about a lot of people come this way, but you flared out completely horizontally and
Yeah.
cut off the angle. And
Yeah.
you could see he doesn't throw it, even though this guy's wide open.
Right.
And then you stay there and he can't throw it, even though he's wide open. So yeah, no, good call out. Good job on the mark too. Awesome. I'm just trying to think if there's something else that
Oh, sure.
Yeah, okay. The only other thing that I'll mention is, again, this is just an opportunity to shoulder check. So it's right here where I'm on the mark. Maybe you're in this scenario like you mentioned, you know that this guy's open or you're aware of it.
Yeah, he's gonna do that.
So you're like baiting it, but then you immediately shift to the break side. That's good.
Yes, I was
Yeah.
baiting him. That's right.
If I'm thinking, if you don't have that info and I'm just thinking you're going to the mark here and it's like because this is a scenario that comes up quite a bit where maybe for whatever reason you're a bit off the mark, like, and you're catching up.
Right.
It's right here where
Ouch.
you're taking a direct line to this backhand space. I would actually cut like right here because you know he's going to catch it,
Right.
and you know that he probably ideally somebody cuts here to continue. You don't even take the line to him, you take the line this way.
Oh,
So again, it's called corralling.
right.
It's like corralling the break side throw.
Okay.
So instead, because again, if he's catching it here and somebody cuts immediately, then this is a break throw and it's
Yeah.
easy.
Okay.
Versus if you're cutting horizontally across, that's not.
Okay.
Yeah. But it comes from, it's at right this moment where you know he's going to catch it. You shoulder check here to see where, like, and if you shoulder check and you see this guy's would be open if you cut here, then you flare it this way.
Okay.
Yeah, instead of going to the disc. Cool. All right, let's see on defense. Well, you get turned around a little bit.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah, I think this is the point where I was also getting
Yeah.
tired.
Yeah, for sure. A little bit of a misthrow. All
Yeah.
good.
So I'm trying to go deep, and this guy usually can make a deep zero.
Okay, let's rewind. Let's just talk about some angles here.
Okay.
Okay, you're back of the stack now. Hits there. This person is somebody who usually has hucks.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, good angle. I don't mind that. Maybe,
Maybe keep going.
yeah, it's like, I like your initial, like this is perfect timing too. As soon as he's cutting or catching it, you're starting to cut. It's like right here is when it looks like you curl that way.
Yes.
I would actually want you to curl the other way.
Okay.
So you strike deep, and again, it's like your cutting direction instead of like it. Both are actually fine. They're both good options, but if you want to cut for the huck, it's like you would curl this way and come straight out so that he can throw this loopy OI. The cut that you make is like if this mark were a little bit behind and you're cutting to the sideline, I also think that that's a good option.
Okay.
It's just that I think it has to happen a bit sooner. Like I'm just thinking. No, I think in this case, like exactly like you, well, maybe what I said before is like your two options are going deep or cutting for this break side. But because this guy and where he is, it's like if you cut this way, it's a harder throw to lead it into the space because he's flaring out.
Correct.
That's the corral. So that's why I would just say just cut here
Okay.
and curl towards and then cut straight out. Yeah. Yeah, because you can notice that you cut that way and he cut it off, so it's a hard throw to make.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I put my water over there. My bad. Thank you.
So it's an easy conversion after.
Yeah, I don't. This guy doesn't look very confident with the frisbee.
No, he's more of a catcher. And I think this guy's new from this year, but he's pretty like fast in general, so that's why he's playing on this field. And the intended recipient, he's also pretty good, but he's injured this time, so he couldn't really run or jump. And this girl in black, she's like pretty good. She plays on Tula.
No, they just misthrow.
Yeah,
Okay.
and the girl in white just knew. Like, in my opinion, she shouldn't be playing this field.
Oh, so in that case, because again, if I am on the field here, because again, I think that'll happen quite a bit. You'll maybe be in games where there's somebody picking up that is not experienced with the disc.
Right.
This guy does make a good cut to like kind of make it easy.
Yeah, that's in.
No, it's just a misthrow.
Yeah,
She's wide open.
It's just too bad, yeah. And then you see they're subbing. They, not proper, but they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, turnover.
Yeah, Frank drops it. Yeah, so now I'm guarding this guy, which he's also pretty good. Well, actually, no, I'm attacking.
I wonder why it doesn't throw it to here.
Yeah, Jin is also not very confident with his handling. Because I was open. But like if you were handling,
Yeah, it is just I would just hit this.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering now here too if it's like okay, that throw goes off. Do you see her when you're cutting?
Who?
Do you see her here?
No, I don't.
Okay.
And in any case, I wouldn't be confident in her ability to make that catch.
Yeah.
From so far away.
I'm just trying to think. Oh, okay. If I'm in... Okay. Two things. Two decisions that I think you could make at this point.
Sure.
One is if you were to shoulder check here and see that she is wide open. Again, if this is just a higher level game, because she is so open, just like let her have the lane. So it's like, because then she gets more yards, she is probably in a better position, but not in a bed. Like you are technically wide open, so you would have a good cut too. It's just the fact that she's already in the space that that's one decision you can make. You can just back off right away.
Okay.
But second is like if you just think that you're like maybe you don't see this, you're in a great position, whatever, and you are because you have separation here, and you're again good timing because they're just receiving it, and it's like immediately the throw should come off. It's at this point where the throw doesn't come up, where instead of cutting back here, I would want you to cut here and continue it.
That's what I do a lot of the time. Yeah.
Okay, and it's because, and there's like some nuance here. The reasoning that I would say that I want you to do this is because you're open if you cut back, you're cutting into the defender and you're not really creating anything. Like it means that this guy has to probably look reset.
Yeah.
Because honestly, this probably isn't wide open here in most cases.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I would suggest cutting, not doing like just cutting back into the space.
Okay.
If you cut this way, it maintains the buffer that you have.
Right.
So then this throw should still come up and you get good movement. You just get the disc in your hands. And then also, if the throw still doesn't happen, like if he doesn't hit it, then you just flare off and just be essentially a reset like right here.
Okay.
You're just kind of getting out of the way.
Yeah.
And it's like if he engages you, then yeah, make your handler cuts and go straight back or like go upfield, whatever.
Right.
But it's like the worst thing that you could do here though is just like continue it here and then cut all the way back. Because then you're just cutting off all the space.
I see. Okay. Okay, so I had been, running deep a little bit.
Yeah. So it's like actually exactly this. I don't want you here cutting back.
Okay.
It's like even right here, like at this moment, you see there's like people.
Mhm.
I want you to cut here.
Okay.
Because again, it's just like this is a high stall now, 4-5.
Yeah.
Just give him an option.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a scenario where it's like you're also wide open because she's coming to the mark.
Right.
I don't. Did you say anything here?
No.
Yeah, I think this is just a scenario. It's like, hey, like if you know her name,
Yeah.
say it. But if you don't know her name, just say like poach.
Yeah.
Like poach.
Okay.
They should look and then turn. Because technically, yes, it's like if you're hit here, because she's getting it break side, you want to continue it to the break side, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like you're wide open. You're also poached. So it's like double the reason where it should come to you. She doesn't know it because she hasn't played. She just sees, oh, I have the disc. I want to get it to somebody. I don't know who to get it to.
Right.
So just like help in
Yeah.
terms of comms and say poach, and like hopefully she just throws it to you.
Okay.
And if you want to make it easier again, just drift back this
Drift
way
back,
or
yeah.
like come closer.
Yeah. See, I was like, what the fuck was that?
Lol. Bit of a
Oh yeah.
overthrow.
Turn right away. Just not a lot to be done here.
Yeah.
Here, I'm making the cut.
Ooh, little overthrow.
Yeah, again, she, like the girls on our team are very good.
Yeah. This throw, like your cut is good. The throw just shouldn't come off because you're covered.
Right.
Yeah. Like if it does come off, like this is a poor decision making, poor execution part on the thrower's part.
Right.
Because technically you are covered. If she is throwing this, it should be like over here.
All right.
And it's over your head. So
Yeah. She's just not very
Yeah.
stable.
it's okay.
And this girl who's picking up right now, she's good.
Oh, is that Shuing?
Quan, yeah.
Oh, Shuing. Sorry.
Yeah. This is,
Good.
so guarding the guy in
Oh,
red.
great defense. Oh. Oh, okay. Got blessed.
Yeah. At this point, I guess I was just tired.
Yeah.
I was trying to catch up to him.
Understandable. You have the great intuition here. Like this is exactly, I just want to point out too of like exactly what I want you to do more of.
Oh, okay.
It's like right here.
Right.
Notice I can see that you're not locked into your dude. You're like looking at the disc, I think.
Right. Yes.
And you see that the disc is here.
Mhm.
You open up so that, oh, I know where my guy is, but I also know where the disc is. So you're in really good position here.
Okay.
It's just right at this moment, this is what I would want you to think about switching now of like, I want you to keep that info. I don't want you to lose where the disc is because by turning to your mark, you don't know where the disc is now.
Okay.
So it's like basically just keep this positioning. You see both. And as soon as he starts cutting like that way behind you,
Back
just
way?
back up a bit. Yeah. Like take some steps back instead of turning. Because now the disc moves, you don't know that the disc moved.
Right.
Right? Like I think that's actually what happened.
Yeah, that is.
Because you
what
just
happened.
didn't know, you didn't have the info.
Yeah.
So as soon as he's accelerating, you've lost here, right? Like he has steps, he's in a better position, and he's fat.
Got
Like,
momentum.
yeah. So the thing that fixes it here, in my mind, is you keep, like you've lost vision here. This is where you've lost.
Right.
This is the opening up part. Yeah. So I think the common theme that I think that you can actually get a lot of value in on the field more often in a lot of scenarios is just that triangulation piece and the vision piece.
Sure.
So it's just like trying as much as you can to keep the both the disc and your defender in line of sight, or just in your peripheral. Nice toss. Oh,
I know.
unfortunate.
I hope you whiffed that. Come on.
Yeah. No, this is another. I'm gonna use it as a poor example. It's like she's in bounds already.
Yeah.
So like, why is? Oh, okay, maybe she's jumping in to like catch it in bounds so I can see it.
Yeah.
But like, why not just run and clap catch it instead of run, jump, clap catch?
I actually think like when you jump, it's more stable because you're not like stepping all the time.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Again, lose vision. Yeah.
I'm just wondering because I think this happens. This is naturally. This can happen.
Mm-hmm.
Where you get caught in this position.
Right.
So it's like, I also want to give you a tool for like, what do you do if you are in this scenario? Okay. So right now you've lost vision of the disc and you're prioritizing just close the distance.
Right.
Your first priority should be essentially like, yeah, close the distance and take away the biggest threat. So right now I see if I'm in your position,
Mm-hmm.
I see that my guy is like the next cut, right?
Right.
Like I see that this person is probably going to cut under because they have like the under lane.
Yeah.
So then where my priority lies is like, I want to get to this side of the defense.
Correct.
Because yeah,
so because David, he's very good at handling.
Yeah.
And this guy's also decently fast.
Yeah.
So I was afraid he's just gonna go
Yeah.
deep and score.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the throw actually doesn't come off. Whoa. Damn. So yeah, you're actually in a good position because the undercut doesn't come off. Like, I don't know why this guy just doesn't come under.
Right.
Maybe he's looking for the strike. But yeah, it's just in this position where because of the info given that, like you said, he's a deep striker. This guy's a hooker.
Yeah.
And also, if you're looking upfield, you've lost vision of the throw. You see that this person upfield is probably going to take it under.
Mm-hmm.
Your first prio is just like take hard steps to try to get in front.
Right.
Yeah. And again, it's like you want to, once you've gotten in front, open up as quickly as you can so you can see both and just know that next cut is probably to the under.
Right.
So that's what you're defending against. But you're in a good position. Yeah. You cut off that continue throw and then the defender on the other person just gets beat deep. Yeah. Nice. Are you calming here?
No, but I should.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I never got the habit of like calling, but I will in the future.
I think the key thing that you'll find a lot of opportunity in is just poach. Just
Right.
yelling, "Hey, poach!" Because like this is exactly the scenario where you use it.
Right.
Your guy is way off of you and you're wide open, and you just want to get the thrower's attention to say like, "Hey, throw it to me," basically,
Right.
in the least words possible, which is usually poach.
No, actually, I think this guy. I do say something. I think it says something like open.
Mm.
That's what I usually say.
Good.
Pass it to Jing.
But again, like just the shortest, most efficient thing, poach is just one syllable,
Right.
versus open is two. Like poach or yeah, like anything.
Right.
Nice continue. Hits the continue. Someone continues. Nice.
And the goer just drops it.
Yeah. No, it was a poor execution. You just threw it behind.
Okay.
That was good flow. Okay, you're on defense now. Oh, okay. So this is again, I'm guessing you'll find this in a scenario quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if at this point you know that you're marked up against this guy because it seems like there's a
know.
lot of switching.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. It's even if you don't know,
Mm-hmm.
if I'm you in this scenario, I see,
reset.
yeah, because nobody is reset. So I know somebody wants to go reset.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably going to be this guy because he's one, the closest, and two, he's a handler. So if you're just standing in this spot, you basically say like, okay, you can come try to get it here, but then I'm going to be in the space. Or if you make a cut like this, then this throw is it should be hard. It should be, assuming the flick force, a break throw of some sort. Yeah. Otherwise, he just gets it open. It's fine.
Yeah. I look for a second, then
Nice.
Turns out. Yeah. So you see, like I'm shuffling.
Oh, no, it's good
Yeah.
shuffle.
Yeah.
It's good. Nice. Oh, well, not in your control.
Right. I basically prevented their strongest player from making a play.
Yeah. I think it's the same clip.
Yeah.
Okay. Where are you? Oh, there you are.
So I'm here. And again, one situations where I didn't know.
Yeah, she should be. It should be gender matched. So.
Oh, I think it's actually an earlier clip. Anyway.
Oh.
Haven't watched this one yet.
Oh, okay, great. Wait. So look, you have the instinct. I want you to do it earlier. So you're here. You're defending.
Right.
You haven't looked yet. Now you do.
Right.
It's like. Let's see what you have. I'm gonna talk through your perspective from based on my understanding, right? Like here, you don't know where the disc is right now.
No.
You shoulder check, so you know it's there. Okay, cool. You readjust, great. You shoulder check again, good. You have more info. Oh, I guess there's no up call, huh?
Yeah, people don't do that. Like not even me. So.
Yeah. Actually, okay, no, this is good defense. Yeah, just based on how you're playing it too, like the positioning. I don't think there's many more things in your situation you can change.
Yeah, because in this case, I'm guarding him from going deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then Simon's already there.
Oh. Do you want to talk about help defense?
What's help defense?
So it's like it's basically like it's in this scenario where right now you have no idea this cut is happening, right?
No.
So then the guy gets beat, it's a throw. Help defense is like if you were positioned at this point, because right now I hear what you're saying, like you're stopping the like under, I guess, like you're positioning here.
No, I'm stopping to deep because this guy also can run deep.
Oh, okay, so that's why you're positioned like this?
Yeah, and that's the first priority at that point.
I would say if you're marking deep then I would shift how you mark.
Right.
Instead of, because this is still like a foot race.
Mm-hmm.
As a good thrower, if I see this, I can just throw it to the back corner and you're fucked.
Right.
Like, I don't think this is good defense for marking the deep.
Okay.
Because like you're marking. Oh, sorry. Okay, that was maybe a bit too harsh. You're marking the deep if the throw goes off here. Because if the throw comes, then you match it. But it's not great defense because against a good thrower, if I see this, I know that you don't have vision of me, so you don't know when the throw comes up. So if it's no wind and there's nobody here, I just throw an OI flick and my guy just runs and get it, and you're out of position.
Okay.
Right. So that's why I say like. It's not good deep defense against a good handler or good teams, which is, again, what you'll be playing as you get better.
Yeah.
So in my mind, a better deep defensive position and what would also help you do help defense is instead of like you're facing this way to see and like block him, instead you shift to here and you mark up this way. So you're looking at him. So again, if you're here and you're looking that way, you can see both the throw and where you're at.
Yes.
If he starts accelerating to this space, you can hopefully, like the key here though, and we'll step up so we can get some more demo. Again, disc is there and I'm marking you.
Right.
Instead of this, where I don't know where the disc is, the throw comes up, I'm fucked, right? Like we can just go through the demo. Like if I'm here and you're standing,
Right.
and the throw goes up,
Yeah.
I'm just reacting and I'm catching it, and you're done.
That's
right. Versus if you are now here, and where you're looking is essentially like
Over here.
Yeah.
So I can see both.
you can see me.
Right.
The key here, if you're in this position, is if I start to cut deep, you like as much as you can, you want me to take this path.
Oh.
Because if I cut here,
Right.
okay, wait, let me be nuanced here. Because again, it's the deep throw, right? If you can, like the best defense in my mind is if you can get me to take this inside path and establish your body position. Because what that allows you to do is you know where I am, you also can see the disc.
Oh.
If I get behind you,
Right.
you have to turn.
Yes.
And now you don't know where the disc is. If the huck goes up, you're still close, so you can probably make a play, but that just means you need to turn and track it.
Sure.
Versus if I am cutting this way, the huck goes off, you can see it the entire way.
Exactly.
So it's again super small, but that's why like ideally you get me to cut this way, but unfortunately if I'm the offensive player, I dictate where I go.
Okay.
So the best thing that you can kind of do is like if I start cutting this way, try to shift and get in my way to force me to come this way.
Okay.
So that's one small thing.
Makes sense.
The other thing that what this helps with is now it's help defense. Okay, so you are in a perfect place if you're again in the spot that you're in.
Right.
You would be in a great place to play help defense because right here, if you're here, you see disc just moved up this person is about to get beat deep.
Yeah.
So if I'm here and I see he's about to get beat deep, I can peel off.
Okay.
Versus now you don't see the cut, so you can't help.
Right.
Right. So if I'm your original mark and you're here and you start seeing somebody in your peripheral cut that way, you see that your defender's beat.
Yeah, it's
you
under
can just turn and
control.
go. Yeah. And ideally, what happens here is the person that got beat
Yeah. Well,
comes to take here. Because what might happen a lot of the times against good handlers, like you peel off to start defending.
Right.
As the other person that you left, I would start cutting this way.
Yeah.
But then that same blade throw comes off. But hopefully your help defender is just busting to cover that.
Okay. Dude, this is so awesome.
Okay, good. I'm glad. Yeah, we're a bit over time, but I'm just gonna keep going through.
Yeah. Well, whatever you want to do.
Yeah. Because my other thought is I don't want to overload you with things too. I guess you have the recording that you can go through, but
Right. Oh yeah. I just whipped a catch.
yeah, it's tough. That's one of those where it's like you're clap catching it away from your body. So if you miss it, then it goes through, right? So I guess in this case, I actually don't change any, like that's a perfect angle too of where you cut.
Right.
Because I'm not sure if it was conscious decision, but like if you flared out any more, this person probably comes to poach,
Right.
and you can see they're kind of starting to go.
Yeah.
And I think if you did, this person wouldn't be aware. Like it doesn't look like they see that.
No.
Like usually lower level throwers don't check for that poach. So good angle. It just does require a little bit of your adjustment, and it's either like I think in this case, it's probably best to go with one hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it is the exact scenario that we kind of practiced. Yeah, it's just the one hand there.
Sure.
Oh, wow. Nice shot. Did he jump out? Oh, no. It's back to the inside. Okay. Oh, we got pulls now.
That's just like that. Oh, we took a break and this is the next game. Like, this is like just too many people crowding. I was
Yeah,
thinking it was that way.
yeah. Oh, this is actually fucked. Where? There's 3 defenders. Okay. This is worth talking about because this is such a small situation. I don't know. What are your thoughts? What do you see here?
I think like these people should have stayed in line and let me make the cut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but based on this too, because this is gonna happen where it's like people aren't gonna play how they should because they're new, right?
Yeah.
If you see this at this position, what would you do?
So I have to come this way.
Come this way?
Get open.
I would also agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like somehow try to attack this space or just like flare to give yourself or give the thrower an option.
Yeah, because this guy's pretty good at handling.
Yeah. So I think like it's right at this moment where I would like start taking maybe a few steps this way.
Right.
And as soon as you see like this person enter that space to cut it off, maybe you drift in this way,
Right.
like to this space.
Okay.
And even if you're not hit, that's fine. At least you're providing other options. Like another option too is if it's a solid thrower or somebody, even as just like the right option, you can still just like essentially just keep drifting here and like give an over the top option, like a backhand blade or like a scooper.
Right.
But oh, you get it anyways. Nice. I love that. Look at how stable that throw looks.
Yeah.
There's no wobble. I think I can tell from this angle that your elbow is a little tucked. But in my mind, that still means that you're like throwing motion. Yeah, like, oh, I can also tell here. I don't know if I can zoom. Okay, I can't. But you step and then throw. Like it's not, remember what I was pointing out before? Step, throw. So your throwing motion's good. Your release and grip is probably good too. So, no, good job.
That's one of the better throws I made that night. Oh, do I catch it?
Oh,
Wow.
you score too? Oh, no, it's not in. Ah, okay, we're good. Wow, this is great too. Wow, this sequence is great. Okay. So yeah, like let's just start it from when you catch it. So again, you good continue throw. Okay, also the other thing too is exactly great recognition on like you catch it, turn, whatever, there's pressure, whatever, you have a mark. So honestly, you're in a position that we haven't talked about before. Like you had to make a pressured catch and then now you have a mark on.
Right.
But immediately recognize, okay, this guy has a free under, you immediately throw it. So he maximizes yards, perfect. And then you cut to attack right off the bat. You make an upline cut. It's not there, so you flare for the 7 and you get hit. And this is textbook. This is like textbook ultimate that what you should do. And it works out. Yeah, if it's a better thrower, it probably is just a score at that point. But then, yeah, you make a flick throw and it's also not wobbly. It's perfect. So it's good. Boop. Nice. I just wonder is there anything that I can really nitpick on super small details? But again, in general, like if I'm marking this is like a 95. This is like you did everything as you should. No, I don't even see anything. Cool. Nice. Oh, nice mark. Way to put on pressure. Okay. Any thoughts on this one?
My arm was too high, and I need to check where the receiver is.
That second point is exactly, I think that's the key thing here, where it's shoulder checking, just info. Because I don't think you know that there's a throw.
I don't, yeah.
Okay, cool. So
I was primarily only reading the handler.
Yeah. And here's a point, okay? Is at this point here, even if you peel off, like even if you know the guy's going deep and you peel off to cover him, it's honestly maybe an easy throw to make because it's right, like as soon as you start peeling, he just floats it somewhere and you've lost.
Right.
So it's at this point where like sometimes you just need to commit to making the throw as hard as possible, and I think you do a great job here of like making the throw hard. Like because the easiest throw in my mind is that backhand OI where he just floats it. You force him to make an IO throw like a flick. That's fine. But I'd agree. It's just the shoulder check piece. Even if it's like you don't action it, it's just the habit of getting more info.
Yeah.
That's what I would want you to do.
Okay, so in general, we are seeing some pretty consistent themes here. Just shoulder check and...
I think shoulder checking and then the visioning. Yeah, positioning on defense for the vision are the consistent things. And then we've seen both. I've seen more like great examples of you implementing the things we've worked on with like the flick and the catches. And there have been some instances too when you're tired and you've seen that like the clap catch. It's like, oh, you now know what you should have done, but you did the other thing and it's fine. It resulted in the thing that we didn't want, but that's gonna happen.
Right. And then make another play here.
Nice. Nice. Wide. Okay, you don't get hit. That's fine. Chillin'. Nice. I like that initiation to come under for the space. Does he get blocked? Oh, nice grab. Oh, turnover. Super.
Just 4-0.
Yeah, I think the only thing here is just yelling poach, because your guy poaches off really hard to stop this lane.
Yeah.
Again, a good thrower probably stops the throw, like aborts the throwing action. Like they recognize there's a person there, and they don't throw it. But like just to make it even easier, just like saying like oh poach, so they don't throw it.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what I do a lot when I'm playing with like weaker players. A lot of the time, like I actually don't want, like I'm trying to like not do too much. But a lot of the times what I try to do is just talk as much as I can so that, because I know that they probably don't know what to do or where to go or when to throw or where to look. So I'm just using my voice as much as I can to facilitate it.
Makes sense.
Oh. You're back to the stack. Hands up. I like it because yeah, nice. Excellent. Wow. Oh, wait, did it drop? You did drop.
I think so, yeah.
Oh, no. Wait, did it?
I can't tell. I shouldn't remember. Yeah, no, that's also drop.
Oh, okay. Well, everything leading up to it was good.
All right.
Because you're super poached. You see, hands up, I'm open, I'm open, I'm open. And as soon as you see him catch it, you start going. That's good. Yeah. It looks like you went for a clap catch, right?
Yeah.
Is your right?
I think I went like this.
Yeah, with your right hand on top.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Super small. Go with your left
so
hand.
I can do this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because then it's coming in here. You can clap catch it like that. Versus this is like your timing.
Yeah.
And I think it probably just went through.
Probably.
Okay. There's pressure on the mark.
Oh yeah. So that's a conversion. That's a turn.
Oh yeah. No, even that small step to the left there, like right here.
Yeah.
Boom. Yeah.
See,
No,
my
that's good.
handle gets it. And then I see it cutting.
I love that cut too. No, that's exactly it. You see there's a turnover, you start to make the cut to this continue break side. You see that the person in front of you is taking the space already, so you flare out.
Yeah.
You see that you have space, you point, hey, I'm open. Throw doesn't come off, that's fine. You made an option. Yeah, and your team scores. Yeah, like, again, like, the fact that you made that, you dragged your guy way out of the play.
Right.
And your team has just an easier job scoring. That's great. Okay, small thing. I don't know if you see this. Do you see that the disc goes here?
No.
Yeah. So just probably again, if you're playing in this position, this back side, you see this throw.
Right. So Chris.
Yeah.
I don't mean to drag this any further, right? But if we have any more time on this,
Yeah.
maybe we can go to the end of the film
Sure.
and see like how I progress, I guess, throughout the night.
Yeah.
I'm on data.
Okay. What time? Like third? Like here? Is there any specific?
No,
plays that
no,
you
no,
want
no specific time.
Okay,
Just
okay.
like more in general towards the end. Oh, I'm here on
to-
data.
Oh yeah. Nice to you. Nice.
Should have made a cut there,
Mhm,
but he's
mhm.
in my way.
No, you make it anyways. You're open.
Exactly, yeah.
Ooh. What? Like your guy pushes though, DC. He's like, go
Yeah,
under.
yeah, he does, yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, nice cut. I don't know why it doesn't hit you. You're wide open. Okay, whatever. Break side continue, that's fine. Anyone? Nice. Nice. Oh, okay. Just a drop. Unfortunate. Nice. Oh, okay. What are your thoughts here?
Well, should have gone the other way, like we talked about already.
Which one?
I should have been here.
Yeah, so the moment here is like right here. It's like if you're shifted instead of playing under and now you have to just look at your guy.
Yeah.
If you're a step this way, then you can see both. Like then if you're here, you could see both the player and where the disc is.
Yeah.
So that when it gets to this point here and you're dragging behind, you know that the disc went to the middle and you're still on the open side here.
Yeah.
Versus you're reacting to him throwing. You're a step behind now and yeah.
Okay. So like just with this tip alone, I'll be so good at defending.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
Oh, I got a Callahan here.
Yeah, a lot of the defensive things, honestly, like a huge impact can come from just
Yeah, just awareness in
Yeah.
general, yeah.
awareness. The throw comes off nice though.
Yeah. I wanted that one to be like super fast and high zero, but I guess OI didn't happen as much as I wanted.
Oh yeah, let me just think about this specific type of throw. So if I see this, boom. Yeah, the two kind of scenarios.
He should have caught more.
No, actually, well, like I'm wondering for you,
Mm-hmm.
do you see this in this moment? This person?
No, because my vision is blocked by this guy.
Yeah, yeah,
So I already make a decision to zero here.
yeah. And you don't know that this guy's here?
Yeah, I didn't
At all?
I didn't see him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me think. Yeah, that's tough then. If you just don't see him, then that's tough. The only thing then in that case is just being aware that that defender might be there.
Right.
Because that does happen a lot. Because this guy's just flash poaching. And this guy's the actual defender.
Yeah.
If I'm this person, you're right though that if anything, this person should cut here to make it easy. They don't. So because they don't, the only option, the way that you can make the best out of it is throw it over here.
Right.
Like throw that OI and like loopy.
Mm-hmm.
Because yeah, then the defender is in the wrong position. And they can't make that.
Onions a little.
Oh.
Are invaded.
Oh, you're out offense.
He makes it so comes short.
Oh, nice try.
This one I feel like I just haven't been in many of those sky situations.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm taller than that dude, so
Mm.
I could have had it.
No, reading the disc is definitely a skill. And I think we evaluated it a little bit at the beginning, but that was one thing that I did not choose to focus on. But we can choose to focus on it if it's something that you want to do.
Though actually I think this is like so much more helpful to like anything right now.
You really like the film?
Yeah.
You do? Okay, cool.
Dude, this is awesome.
Okay, that's sick. Yeah.
Pretty good. And, you know, Jin just a weaker handler overall.
Mm.
He's more of a cutter.
Right here.
Yeah, because if, for example, if it's David like,
Yeah.
handling,
Yeah.
I'd be cutting this way.
Ah, okay, cool.
But then like Jin can make that zero. If it's David or this guy Frank handling, I would definitely cut this way.
Yeah. So what I'm seeing is it looks like you misread the disc. Because it's like flying over you.
Right.
So I think this might be just also just a reps thing.
Well, no, because in this case, right, I was trying to stop him from like defending it.
Yeah.
So I wanted to be like
So
kind of
you're
box him out.
You wanted to box him out? Okay.
Yeah,
That was the
like,
path you were
I
taking?
just didn't have the skill to like take a 2 steps back and then
And readjust in cash? Okay,
Yeah. yeah.
Okay. Wait, are you where?
I'm here.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, so, so I am checking twice. Oh,
Yeah, so again, I think this comes from like because you're checking, but he takes advantage of your blind spot, right? Because right here,
yeah,
you look at the disc, so you don't know where he is.
right.
So then he cuts into your blind spot, and then you have to react.
Yeah.
So he's open here. So technically, you got beat. So it is just again, this is another opportunity of like that position. So where would you go?
So I'll be standing this way but facing here.
Yeah.
So I can see
Yeah,
both.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, so like essentially like this kind of positioning that you're in.
Right.
Because right now you can see both, right?
Right.
But then you put yourself in a position where now you're in between the two, so you have to choose one or the other.
Mm.
There are, don't get me wrong, there are times where you do have to get straight in between.
Right.
But in most cases, you don't. Oh, nice D.
So now we're on O. I'm making a cut.
Mm.
This comes to me.
Nice.
And we score.
Just excellent throw too. Again, like you're wide open, clap catch, cool, secure it. The turn. So again, remember the drill that I had you to do, like I wanted you to do the variation.
Right.
This is exactly it. You catch the under, boom, turn, throw, boom, easy, nice. Well done.
So now okay. So I'm actually doing the thing. I'm checking both, and yeah, but I didn't keep checking.
No, you're good.
Yeah, because again, no one yelled out.
Yeah.
So I got beat.
So where would you go?
Well, now that I know, because
Yeah.
David's the last guy, because I would actually be perhaps at this angle facing this way.
Exactly. Yeah, agree. Because that would be the open side.
Yeah, that's the open side, and also can get it deep.
Yeah.
And then just nothing I could do there.
Oh.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Let's see.
Oh, okay.
And then stop recording is here.